Hey, girls and boys, truck drivers of America. It's me again, Coach Upgrade. I gotta tell y'all, man, I had to change out my air valve. Let me show you where's the hole. Where did I get the hole? There it is. Just change this thing. My air valve. Got these little doohickeys on it. The hard thing about changing this air valve was, see these little chrome deals here? When it's hooked up to the air lines, you gotta push these in and pull the air line out. I only have two hands, so but anyway, I use this to push this down like so, and then I use my other hand to pull the air line out. I'm gonna show you how it's hooked on, because this is kind of a tricky part. Everything else is pretty much easy. Here we go. I'm gonna show you. Okay, here's the new one. There's the air lines. And what I did was use that tool with the hand I'm holding the camera with, and I use my other hand and reach through this little pot, this little hole, and I can get back there, pull the air line out, and use the other hand to release it. Right here, you know how it go. I think that's trailer, and that's truck. See what I'm saying? Okay, this has 4 screws on it. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the manufacturing screws of the part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 6 screws there. You don't mess with those when you removing it. You remove those 4 screws, you out. You take this off. It's easy, very easy to remove. It's just boom, and you just pull that bad boy out just like that. Easy peasy. Get on down the road. Okay, this right here was a little bit complicated, because once you get the screws out, these little brackets back here kind of lock in there. You got to kind of wiggle it out. That's all you got to do is that. Okay, I got to put them screws in, and then you got like a few screws down here on the bottom. I'm gonna put some of this stuff together. Just sit everything back up in there, and then we're going to have to screw it in. I'm going to get everything kind of situated, and I'll show you from the end to the beginning. I pulled this out too. Didn't need to do that. Didn't really need to do all this here, but I'll show you how I did that, in case y'all got to go up in there. We all got to stick together, show each other how this stuff works, make it easy on one another as we travel down these lonely highways and byways getting our paper, because we stacking it up high here. It's all about that money, baby. So let's get it. And this gonna save you a lot of money. I'm pretty sure mechanic charges $1,000 or better to put this stuff on. I'll be right back with you. All right, I'm putting this here dash in. There's 4 screws holding it. 1, 2, 3. And I ain't got that one in yet, but it's 4 right there. When you tighten them up, don't strip them. Just tighten them up good enough, get them snug, and you Gucci. All right, I got that in there. 4 screws up in there, like I told y'all. It's in the dash. But also, let me tell you what kind of tool you're gonna need. This right here is a little tool I got from Walmart. It comes all this here. All this here came with it. All these little pieces. And this, I think, is a T25. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell y'all exactly what it is. It's a 25. And right there, that's how it look on top. Okay? And And this little tool come in handy. It really helps out. Has tools on the truck. Okay. This piece right here is just a little clip-on piece. It goes up in here. You just guide it in, clip in. Easy peasy. You can grab and just pull it out. See? And you put it back in the same way. Very easy to do. Be careful, you don't want to break it. There we go. Woot to woot. Wham wham. This part right here, you kind of wiggle it out. And then just put it back in. Not hard. Be careful with it. You ain't trying to break nothing. Shit. What is it? There we go. Just kind of clip it in. 2 screws at the bottom. 1, 2. All these screws are the same. 25. Size 25. But these screws in the dash are different. So keep the dash screws separate from these screws that's going to go along here in your part, underneath here. All those screws are the same, but the screws that's in this cluster bracket are different. They're just kind of flat, you know, from looking at them. These are all kind of like pointed, like so. You see that? All those pointed. All right, now I'm putting this little piece here in, and you kind of want to slide it in. It's got this little piece where it just slides in or whatever. Yeah. And then the rest of it just kind of, you know, just kind of pop it in. Make sure you're in the right spot or whatever. Yeah. There we go. The top little slide in part right there. And just make sure everything's in there good. That's your little trim. Okay, now I'm gonna put this stuff back together. Same screws. It's very easy. Clamp this stuff back in. It's not rocket science. Just be careful. Everything's hooked up to wires, so you want to be careful with your wires. All right, girls and boys, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put them all in. I did one. Kind of left it a little loose. Put another one in. Left it a little loose. Did another one. Left it a little loose. Tighten this one up. Tighten it. Then go back and just tighten them all up. Get it all flush and good. We Gucci. On to the next one. Okay. The valve. This is what I replaced. Easy peasy. All right. I just put this part in. You want to make sure this is a line. It's a little box right here where this fits into. Make sure that's a line, and you got to give it a little muscle, push it on in, and it clicks in. Then you got to put your screws in. We got a bunch. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And we're gonna slide this back in. Gotta clip that back underneath there. 4, 5. And this right here, this I got a part right here. Upside down. Got it in there right. Easy peasy. See what I'm saying? Okay, we back together again, y'all. Humpty Dumpty's back together again. We don't play that around here. When the last sucker fall, truck driver still gonna be standing tall, baby. Okay, we got it together. Okay, I'm gonna put the screws back in, and we're almost done. All right, girls and boys, this is the last piece. Coach Upgrade is done and a good day's work. Got it in there, y'all. Let me show you. All right, all the screws are in. Got my screws locked in. Don't strip them. Don't tighten them. Over tighten them. This ain't, these screws are very easy, delicate. So put them in, lock them up, make it tight enough. And that's good enough. Okay, now this part here, same way as that other part. It's got that little lip right there that kind of slides in. Right there. Once you slide that in right there, you can kind of wiggle these rest of these other pieces in. Now I'm going to do that and then I'll show you. It's in there, y'all. But you know what? This is kind of off. Mine's kind of off. This is broke. That little piece that you just slide in there was broke. Not on this tab, but it's broke inside the little slot. Over here, this has to come up because I had to wiggle this out. When y'all do it, you gotta take this part apart. And you can go through here, some screws right there, 1, 2, and this kind of falls out. And then you can put this, get this out, this trim piece without messing it up. Mine was already messed up when I bought the truck. I'm rolling with it, y'all. I appreciate y'all watching my video. Like it and share it. This is Uptown. I got a Volvo 670. I got a Volvo 670 2013 model. So I don't know all the models that this would be good for, but whatever models, if I'm helping somebody, thank goodness. But that's what it's all about out here. We're a team. We're truck drivers been stick together since we done started, because we got to watch each other six. Watch each other back out here. Y'all watch each other back. Keep the rubber side down. Keep it in the line. Don't let these four-wheelers get to you. They not professional. We professionals. We get paid the big money to run these loads. Keep that in mind. Don't be cussing everybody out while you're going down the road. This is Upgrade, and this is Uptime. Talk to y'all later.